Alright, pre-flight checklist, engine master switches off and off, engine mode selector, normal, with radar off, predictive windshield off, GCS auto, and gear lever down, wipers off and off, battery 1 and 2 on, external power
Singapore 365 ready to taxi.
on,
Singapore
cockpit
365,
lights
runway
as
25
required.
taxi via Victor Zulu, Mike Tango, Bravo, Bravo Alpha.
Runway 25 taxi via Victor Zulu, Mike Tango, Bravo, Bravo Alpha, Singapore 365.
Please prepare the cabin for boarding, please.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for
Cedar
boarding
Jet
now.
232 ready to push.
Cedar Jet 232 cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. Cedar Jet 232.
Okay, BU fire test. Check. Income recall normal. Crew oxygen green checked. Hydraulics checked. Engine oil quantity checked. Pre-flight checklist completed. Okay. Continue. Spoilers disarmed and retracted. Flaps liberally retracted. Parking brakes set. Accumulator and brakes pressure checked. Cockpit preparation checklist. Fuel supply on. Ground control on. Seatbelt test. Evacuation captain first.
Cedar Jet 232 ready to taxi.
This one nav, 3
Cedar
nav.
Jet 232, runway 25 taxi via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey
Lights,
Victor Zulu, Mike
auto,
Tango, Bravo, Bravo Alpha.
logo lights on.
Runway 25 taxi via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Victor Zulu, Mike Tango, Bravo, Bravo Alpha, Cedar Jet 232.
Emergency exit lights and air condition as required.
Ryanair 51 X-ray Victor, runway 25 taxi via
Engine
November
15
Echo, Hotel,
test.
November Golf, November Bravo, Bravo Alpha.
Check.
Runway 25 taxi via November Echo,
Test.
Hotel, November Golf, November Bravo,
Check.
Bravo Alpha, Ryanair 51 X-ray Victor.
ISIS panel set QNH. Anti-skid on.
Ground, Easy 72 Mike uniform, taxi to the ramp.
72 Mike uniform taxi departing via Alpha Echo Bravo Hotel Romeo.
Alpha Echo Bravo Hotel Romeo.
Navigation
72 Mike
database
uniform.
active. Let's check the 80s.
OK. Temperature 22, dew point 10. QNH 1017. Transition level 70. Caution bird activity. Rubber removal in progress near the helicopter pad, expect delays. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot. Rome FUMICINO Leonardo da Vinci International Airport, information Foxtrot. 0920 Zulu. Arriving runways 16 right, 16 left. Departing runway 25. Wind calm. Cav OK. Temperature 22, dew point 10. QNH 1017. Transition level 70. Caution bird activity. Rubber removal in progress near the helicopter pad, expect delays. Advise on course heading, altitude.
Let's grab our clearance. Rome clearance delivery, this is Aegean 680. We are requesting IFR clearance to Costa Smeralda, Olbia with information Foxtrot.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Roger.
Aegean 680, cleared to Olbia via the SOSAC 5 Alpha departure runway 25. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 130.9er squawk 5646.
Could you repeat your last transmission, sir?
Aegean 680, cleared to Olbia via the SOSAC 5 Alpha departure, runway 25. Initial climb 4,000. Departure on 130.9er squawk 5646.
Departing via the SOSA 5 Alpha departure, departing runway 25, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departing frequency 130.9er, squawk 4646, Aegean 680.
Aegean 680, read back correct. Ground is on 122.125, safe flight, sir.
Ground on 122.125, Aegean 680. Okay, it's a huge aerodrome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Aegean Airlines Flight 680, departing from Rome to Olbia. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Lisa, and I am joined by my colleagues Mike, Sarah, and John. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins, or under
Over to
the seats
tower,
in
Cedar
front.
Jet 232.
If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing Aegean Airlines, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay, I will use runway 05 approach to Olbia and ILS runway 05. With Golf India Tango Romeo to Romeo arrival. Via Obini. As I already recall, approach to runway 05 in Olbia is surrounded by mountains, so we have a lot of altitude restrictions. Okay, let's check our flight plan. Alright, nice. Cockpit preparation checklist, continue. Fuel pumps on. Seatbelt signs on. Radio control panel as required. Annunciator lights test. Check. Cockpit door locked. Invis panel MCP set up. Initial climb altitude 4,000 feet. Oxygen mask test. Check. APU master switch on. Start. Checking my charts, Brian, as the aircraft is loading. Okay, aircraft loaded. Performance for takeoff calculated. Okay, we will use the Sierra Echo November Lima 1 transition instead of opening. That's what my chart shows. Okay, we're ready. And decision altitude 330. Okay, we're ready. Ryan, can you brief me for departure, please? Before start checklist. External power off.
We'll be departing from runway 25. We'll be flying the SOSAC 5 Alpha departure with an initial climb clearance to 4,000. Transition altitude is 6,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with a left turn to heading 220, intercepting SOSAC, climbing to flight level 240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 5646, and departure frequency will be 130.9er. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Parking brake on. Let's have a nice flight, Brian.
Looking forward to it, Stelios. Let's make it a smooth one.
Lisa, we're ready for pushback.
Copy, Captain. Ready for postback.
FUMICINO ground, do you copy?
Zero, Fuma ground, say again please.
This is GN680 at gate 409er. We're ready for push and start, sir.
GN680, push and start approved, face northeast.
Push and start approved, facing northeast, GN680. Good morning, guys. This is the flight deck of a GN680. We're ready for pushback.
Flight deck, afternoon. Tug standing by. Release parking brake to start pushback.
Parking brake released. You can start push.
Roger, starting pushback.
You can start pushback now. Ground crew, do you copy?
Ground to flight deck, I copy.
Please start pushback.
Roger, starting pushback. Ground to flight deck. Cleared for engine starting sequence.
Starting engine number 2. Engine mode selector ignition. Starting engine 2.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Welcome aboard Aegean Airlines Flight 680, departing for Olbia. Our estimated flight time is approximately 40 minutes. We ask all passengers to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, which contains important information, even for frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position, and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life
Engine 2
vests
available,
are
starting
located under
engine
your
1.
seat. Put it on and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew member immediately. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Parking brake set.
Both engines are available, so you can disconnect the tag now. Thank you. After start checklist, engine mode selector normal, ABU bleed off, ABU master switch off, anti-ice not required, spoilers armed, flaps set to take
Ground to
off,
flight deck. Roger. Disconnecting tug now.
radar
Stand by
trim
for confirmation that ground crew is clear of the aircraft.
reset, pitch trim,
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're
Set
good to
to
go.
take off.
See you soon.
after start checklist completed. Thank you, bye bye.
Welcome. Goodbye.
Okay, we're ready for taxi. FUMICINO ground, Aegean 680, ready to taxi IFR to runway 25 with information Foxtrot.
Aegean 680, Puma ground, runway 25 taxi, via November Golf, November, Bravo, Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to runway 25 via November Golf, November Bravo, Bravo Alpha, Aegean 680. Okay, taxi checklist. Nose lights, set to taxi, runway turn off lights on, wing lights on, chrono, start, parking brake, released. Lisa, we are starting taxiing now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for takeoff, we would like to remind you of some important safety information. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened, your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions.
Cabin crew
and your
advised,
window
taxi
blinds
checklist
are open.
completed.
All electronic devices should be set to flight mode, and larger devices must be securely stowed. In the event of an emergency, oxygen masks will drop down from above. Please secure your own mask before assisting others. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
That's traffic injection. Before takeoff checklist, flight controls, check,
Stage 0, contact tower on 127.625, safe flight.
tower on 127.625 at Gen 680. Parking brake set. Before takeoff checklist continue. Predictive windshield on. Auto brake. Set to maximum. takeoff configuration, all green, normal, turn on ND on, weather radar on, transponder on, TCAS, TARA, packs as required, strobe lights on, landing lights on, nose lights set to takeoff. Before takeoff checklist completed. FUMICINO Tower, GN680 holding short of runway 25, ready for departure.
GN680, Fume Tower, runway 25, winds 230 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 clear for takeoff at GN680. We're ready, Brian. Cabin crew sits for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for takeoff, we would like to remind you of some important safety information. Please ensure your seatbelts
Brian,
are
take over
fastened,
communications,
your
please.
seatbacks and tray tables are in their upright positions, and your window blinds are open. All electronic devices should be set to flight mode, and larger devices must be securely stowed. In the event of an emergency, oxygen masks will drop down from above. Please secure your own mask before assisting others. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Brian, take over communications.
I've got the communication, Stelios.
Okay. Engine stabilized, thrust levers flex, man flex 70 SRS, runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set. Knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Autopilot 1 engaged.
GN680, contact departure on 130.9er.
Switching to departure on 130.9 at GN680. Good afternoon, climbing through
Flaps retracted. Thrust levers climb.
680, wrong departure identified.
After takeoff checklist, run gear lever up. Autopilot 1 engaged. Thrust levers climb. Packs on. Anti-ice not required.
climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Aegean 680.
1907. Climb checklist, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, return of lights off, no lights off.
Aegean 680, contact Rome on 123.225.
Transition altitude, QNH set to standard. Climb checklist completed.
Switching to Rome on 123.225. Aegean 680. Good afternoon, flight level 060 for flight level 190.
Agent 680, Rome identified. Good afternoon.
Rome Center, we would like G3 to Romeo arrival.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
10,000 feet checklist.
Aegean Airlines.
And lights off, wing lights as required, signal signs off, lift control panel as required, terminal enemy off, ECAM status normal. Brian, can you brief me for arrival, please?
We'll be arriving at Olbia Costa Smeralda Airport on. We'll be flying the Gitry 4 Lima arrival. Transition level is 70 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 23. Weather at arrival shows winds 230 at 8 knots. Cav OK, temperature 26, dew decimal 7, QNH 1017. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 5646, and approach frequency will be Rome radar approach on 125.905. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Stelios.
Ryanair 88 Tango uniform, descend and maintain flight level 180. Cleared for the Jana 5 Foxtrot arrival into Ricey.
Out to flight level 180. Cleared for the Jana 5 Foxtrot arrival into Ricey, Ryanair 88 Tango uniform.
From radar, this is Gen 680. Can we expect runway 25? Okay, Brian, so we'll have to change our flight plan again. ILS 23 approach. We have a gate for Lima arrival.
Dear guests, we're now at cruising altitude and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. We invite you to enjoy our delicious Mediterranean snacks and refreshing beverages from our menu. After the service, selected items from the Aegean Airlines shop will also be available for your browsing pleasure. Thank you for flying with us. We hope you enjoy your time on board.
And ILS runway 23 via Nilis. Flight plan updated.
1H1016, Aegean 680.
Okay, beginning our descent, flight level 060.
Aegis 680, contact roll radar on 125.905.
Checking my charts for the approach.
Contacting road radar on 125.905.
Precision altitude
Aegean 680.
750. Right, is runway 23.
Road radar Aegean 680. Good afternoon at flight level 190.
Aegean 680, Rome radar identified. Good afternoon, expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Olbia.
Expecting the ILS runway 23 approach into Olbia, Aegean 680.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Olbia. We kindly ask that you return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay.
Aegean 680, I've got a shortcut for you. Turn right, heading 255 vectors for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Right heading 255 vectors for the ILS runway 23 approach, Aegean 680.
Alright, 255. Brian, I will take over communications, thank you.
Roger, Stelios. Communications are yours.
Descent preparation, weather checked, income status checked, flight plan confirmed, performance approach. Performance. Okay, we will medium brake, performance approach calculated, prediction checked, secondary flight plan as required, auto brake, set preparation checklist completed, 10,000 feet checklist, and lights on, seatbelt signs on, cruise control panel, LS on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach to
Steering on
Olbia.
MD
Please turn
on.
off all electronic
high.
Weather in Olbia is clear, with a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Terminal Gate 104. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying Aegean Airlines.
Aegean 680, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 275, QNH 1016.
Descending to 4,000 feet, right turn to 275 degrees, Aegean 680. Transition level, grenade set.
Aegean 680, proceed direct Mila, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Direct to Mila, descending to 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, Aegean 680. Approach mode activated. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. approach arm. Localizer glide slope blue. Pilot 2 engaged.
Contact Olbia Tower on 118.975 when established.
Tower on 118.975 when established at GN680. Localizer established. Glide slope blue. Olbia Tower, Aegean 680, inbound for ILS, runway 23 approach.
Aegean 680, Olbia Tower, roger, continue approach runway 23.
Cabin cruises for landing.
Copy, Captain. Securing the cabin for landing now.
Glide slope capture. Landing gear down. Spoilers armed. Flap 3. Runway turn off, lights on. No lights, set to take off. Flaps full. Brian, take over communications, please.
I've got the communications, Stelios.
Aegean 680, runway 23, winds 230 at 8, clear to land.
$2,500.
Runway 23, clear to land at GN 680.
Continue. Autopilot disengaged.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Testing. 40. 20. Retard.
Idle. Reverse green. Descent. Reverse side. Ground spoilers disarmed. Flaps retracted.
Aegean 680, exit at Delta if able, contact ground on 121.905.
Exit at Delta if able, switching to ground on 121.905, Aegean 680. Olbia ground, Aegean 680. Good afternoon, clear to runway, ready to taxi to the gate.
Spoilers disarmed and retracted. Landing lights off.
Aegean 680, Olbia ground, taxi to terminal gate 104 via Echo, Golf, Mike, Quebec. Good day.
Nose lights set to taxi. Weather radar off. Windshield.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Olbia.
Terminal
Did you
gate
know that
104
Olbia
via
is
Echo, Golf, Mike,
retracted.
Quebec, Aegean 680.
GCAS.
Thank you for flying with
Stand
Aegean
by.
Airlines. Please remain seated until we
Airs
reach our
control
final
panel.
parking position.
MS
On behalf of
off.
your flight crew, thank you for flying with
APU
Aegean
master
Airlines.
suites
The local time in
on.
Olbia is 1:10 in the afternoon. For
Start.
those connecting to other flights,
Terra
please note the
non-entry.
following. Flight 230 to Milan
Off.
departs at 2:15 from Gate 5, and Flight 350 to Naples departs at 2:30 from Gate 6. Thank you, and enjoy your
Olbia ground, Aegean 680 requests a follow me car.
Aegean 680, turning on taxi path for you. The truck should be there in a second to guide you.
Nice, back to the runway. Ground, Agent 680 would like progressive taxi instruction to the gate, please.
Aegean 680, turning on taxi path for you. Follow the lights to terminal gate 104.
Parking brake on. Chrono. Stop. Become wheel temperature. Checked. Brake fan. On. Runway turn off lights. Off. Nose lights. Off. APU bleed. On. Engine 1. Off. Engine 2. Off. Beacon lights. Off. Fuel pumps. Off. Transponder. And standby. Lisa, we can start deboarding.
Copy, Captain. We will begin deboarding once we reach the gate.
External power on. APU bleed off. APU master switch off. Okay, everyone has deboarded. Let's secure the aircraft. Lisa, secure the cabin. Crew supply off.
Copy, Captain.
Address
Cabin is
1
secure and
off,
passengers are
2
seated.
off, 3 off. Nav and local lights off. Lights off. No smoking signs off. Lights off. Emergency exit lights off. External power off. Battery 1 and 2 off. Thanks for flying with me.
It's been a pleasure, Stelios. Great landing.